Hello, friends. This is Madhuri from National Skills Network, NSN, and I'm here today to share a few very important critical skills that you need to have along with your technical knowledge and abilities to appear for any online interview. As you are aware, of late, online interviews have become very common and very popular, mainly because of the coronavirus pandemic, where because of social distancing and various other reasons, we have all our interactions happening online. And since an interview for a job is so important and so crucial, it can decide your future, right? So you need to be absolutely sure how you are appearing for this interview. How are you managing the conversation? Are you able to show the confidence that you have even through an online interview? Remember, when we do a face-to-face interview, it's a different kind of a thing. You are sitting in front of the person who's interviewing you, so you have the eye contact, and you are able to see how the person is speaking. You can gauge the expressions, and you are able to continuously engage with the person by understanding the facial movements and so on. But in an online interview, what happens, as you know, is you will see your face like mine, maybe on a video or on a WhatsApp video call or any of those things. And then you will have to speak very confidently, clearly, consistently, and show that you're the right person for that job. So I thought, why not help you out with three important skill sets? Yes, there are three of them, and I think if you consciously master them, be conscious about how to pick them up, it's definitely going to help you. So let's go ahead now and see what these three skills are. So coming to these three critical skills that I was talking about, during the new normal. New normal, as you're aware, is what we are calling the present time because of the crisis we are all going through because of the virus. So what are these three critical skills and how do we master them? Now let's go ahead and look at all three of them. But before we go to the skills, I think I should also tell you that today the job scenario also is changing a lot. As you must be knowing, a lot of full-time jobs are not available. Not many new jobs are getting created. And there's a lot of work from home kind of jobs coming up. And even those who were traditionally doing something like a freelance or any of the part-time jobs, even for them, things are changing rapidly. So we need to be very careful when we are appearing for these interviews. And of course, another kind of job which is coming up today, let's say in the healthcare sector or logistics sector, is the field jobs where you will have to travel. And then when you travel, you need to be absolutely sure about taking care of various precautions because of the virus, like the sanitization part of it, like social distancing, wearing a mask, or the personal protection equipment, and so on. So there are these jobs which are also changing, and along with that, I think the way we appear for the interview also has to be different. Now let's look at, generally you see in an online interview what happens. Either you are talking to the person who's interviewing you alone, in the sense the person on the other side is uh, alone, and there is nobody else along with him or her. Or there could be a panel of people who are sitting on the other side, like say three people or so, like from the HR team, the technical team, and others. So you might be interviewed by two or three people, or you might also have a presentation style of interview, where the employer will ask you to present something, show a portfolio of the work done or something like that. But no matter which type of interview you are attending, it's important to remember that the first skill set has to do with the digital and technical skills. And the second skill set is about planning and organizing. The most important skill set, I should say. And the third one is communication and presentation skills. If you look at these three sets of skills, other than the first one, the second and third have always been a part of any interview preparation. It's just that now we are doing online interviews, so you need to be absolutely sure about your digital and technical skills. Now let's go ahead and look at them in detail. Coming to the technical and digital skills, it's not just your comfort level in using a mobile phone or a laptop or a desktop which matters. What matters here is also using it effectively at the right time. You must be a great user of WhatsApp. You must be knowing very well how to do a video conference kind of a call on your laptop. But at the time of the interview, if it is not working, then you present a very different picture and you may not be able to impress the person also. And of course, you might ask them to give you more time and say that something has gone wrong. But, think of it from the other side. For the person who's interviewing you, he or she may not have that much time, and already you have spent quite some time, so you need to be absolutely sure, very clear about what is the device you're using for your interview. Are you using a mobile phone? Are you logging in from your mobile phone? And how is the data connection? Is the internet speed good? And then, other things like, let's say when somebody is scheduling an interview, these days you get a video link, right? Like a Zoom webinar link or Zoom meeting link or a Google meeting meet kind of a link. It's better go through these details a day before or little earlier, because sometimes what happens is these links, if they are using some platform where you need to download something on your system, it takes time, right? So that also creates some kind of a panic or anxiety, and if it is not downloading fast and things like that, so your mind gets very distracted. So you need to be very cool, calm and composed. So for that, nothing like preparing everything beforehand. And I would suggest, in fact, you should do something like a rehearsal with your friend, about doing this kind of an interview. So to go back and check what is the digital skills that you need, the technical skills, there are these three important points. Now let's look at each one of them in detail. First and most important is internet connectivity, the quality of internet. Is your voice breaking? Is the video breaking? Are you sure? Like if you're doing it, mostly we are doing it from home. So if many people are using the Wi-Fi, you have to tell them to, switch off those devices so that you get the best quality Wi-Fi. Because remember, it's a job interview and you're not going to get this opportunity again and again. So the first attempt, you need to impress them. Okay, so check for internet connectivity, the quality, and audio and video interview you have to find out. So when it is a video interview, you need to be much more careful, because like I just told you, sometimes the video gets choppy, doesn't come clearly, and you can't hear the person also sometimes. And there's no harm in asking them, sorry, I couldn't hear you. And if the voice echoes sometimes, you can ask them, okay, I didn't hear you, could you please repeat? There's no problem with that. Coming to the video call or the video conferencing part of it, you need to be very sure that you can handle it on your own, and following all the etiquette that is given to you, the kind of meeting number, and then various other details which come to you. So please remember, these digital technical skills are very important, and I would suggest that you sit close to a friend, I mean a family member or somebody, and do something like a rehearsal before the actual interview happens. Now, the second most important skill set here is planning and organizing. If you ask me what is planning and organizing got to do with an online interview, I would say it is so very important that it really matters, the way you present yourself, the way you plan. So in terms of planning and organizing, to tell you in general, it is not just planning how you're going to speak or what questions you're anticipating and all that. Planning and organizing also means the place where you're going to, take the interview from? Like, are you going to sit in some place which is like a table, near the table, or what is the background? Have you decided, how to organize yourself in terms of presenting yourself, and then planning for time, and planning for many other things? So let's look at what these other things are. Planning and organizing skills include things like, first of all, preparing well for the interview in terms of your technical knowledge, expertise, your experience, and all those things. And in case you're a fresher, and if this is your first interview, first kind of a first job interview, then you need to be even more careful, and don't panic, or don't get anxious. Things will go smooth if you have planned well. So prepare well in terms of the knowledge and the technical expertise, or the technical things that you need to share about your job. But at the same time, you have to plan well, so that you're sure that your phone doesn't ring, or your laptop doesn't get affected by something, or somebody doesn't come and disturb you. And since you're doing it from home, it's very important that the place where you sit matters. The background should be like a plain background that gives a very nice picture about the place where you're sitting. And also tell others in your family not to disturb you, or if somebody is playing music, or if somebody is talking loudly, all these things also matter. And do remember always that taking an interview from the balcony, or doing a video call standing somewhere outside, and things like that, where there is a disturbance or noise, please don't do all this, because this is definitely going to affect the kind of impression you're creating. And for the interviewer also, it's not going to be easy to concentrate on what you're saying. And I would also suggest that you make some notes while the interview is happening, because in an online interview, it's important to write down those points, so that you can refer to them later as well. And it will also help you to keep track of how the conversation is going on. Now, the last skill set, which is, again, another important and critical skill set that you need to have, is communication and presentation skills. This, of course, as I said, is important for any kind of interview, but in an online interview, this becomes even more important, because, like I told you already, you're not physically present in front of the people who are interviewing you, and whatever you say, the communication which happens is only through either phone call or video. So you need to be absolutely clear about what you're saying in terms of clarity, and also in terms of confidence, how clearly and how confidently you're saying what you're saying. But most important of it all is how well you are listening, because if you don't listen well, you might miss out on things. And like I told you earlier, in case there's a problem in listening clearly, you can always tell the person on the other side to either repeat, or do something about it, so that the problem gets rectified. And believe me, just trying to adjust with whatever quality of the voice you're getting from the other side is also not a good idea. And you don't need to get scared or something, saying, okay, how do I ask them and things. No, that's fine, because if you're not able to hear clearly, if you're not able to listen and respond, then it's going to affect you, not them. So do that. So in terms of communication, not only speaking, but listening, and also writing few points, like I said, all these matter a lot. And again, I would say there's no harm in practicing few things before the interview. In fact, I would say, you can do that much before the interview actually happens. Now, coming to the details of communication and presentation skills, if the company you have applied for gives you a kind of an etiquette saying, you should be looking like this, you should present yourself in this way, then you can follow that. Okay, maybe in some interviews they insist that you wear a tie if you're a guy, or if you're a girl, like, they might say wear Indian formal or Western formal. So it depends on what is the etiquette. But otherwise, if no etiquette is given, I think you should always dress up neat, look fresh, And then don't overdress up also, but at the same time don't look very casual, because already you're at home. That itself is not a very professional kind of a setup. And in addition to that, if you're wearing something like a sleepwear or something and feel that it's okay, no, I don't think that would be received very well, whatever type of interview it is. But then it's always good to dress up well and look formal. And like I told you already, select the best and the quiet place. And then also you need to relax and listen carefully, only then respond. Don't react. If there's a question, immediately if you are jumping to answer something, that's called a reaction. But responding, you have to take some time, understand. And if you need more time, you can always tell them, can I take a little more time, or can you give me 2 minutes to answer this? I might have to think longer. So nobody's going to say no to that. But just because you need to say something, and if you feel that, oh no, I'll have to say it immediately, then you may not be responding properly. And as I was saying, the online communication itself has some challenges, because you're not face to face, and then you will have to put in a little more effort to do few things. So no harm in asking for time, no harm in asking people to repeat. And be yourself, prepare well, and like I said, relax, and take a deep breath before the interview, and I'm sure you'll do well. So these are some points which I thought would be of help to all of you. So I hope you follow them, and let us know if they were useful. And also let us know what is the kind of interview you had gone through, what kind of a job it was. It would be nice to know as a comment for this video on YouTube. So I would like to thank you now for watching this presentation of mine. And if you need to know more about the skills, and what are the things happening in the skills domain, and various other aspects related to, let's say, employability skills or crisis management skills and so on, do visit our website, nationalskillsnetwork.in. And if you wish to follow us for regular updates, all the social media channels, anytime you can follow us. And remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. All you need to do is click the bell icon, and we will be sharing all the updates regularly with you. So going ahead, we do have plans for many more presentations like this. And I would be personally very happy to help you out in whatever way possible, so that you do well in your career, in your studies, and also while you are in job, for your career advancement. Let's say you need to do some reskilling kind of a program and things like that. It would be good if I get an opportunity to share few insights, maybe few uh, tips and some points like this, like I did today. So I look forward to be in touch with you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. All the best.